If you're like me, it's mid-season and your pepper plants are busting out like crazy. The midsummer bounty with these guys is flourishing and it feels unlimited. If that's not the case, however, don't get down. I've got you covered. Hi, I'm Jeff from the Ripe Tomato Farms, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Garden Quickie, where in 2 minutes or less, we tackle the most important growing questions of the day. And today is all about the mid-season pepper boost. I got 5 ways that I like to boost my pepper plants mid-season to max out the potential of each plant. We've only got about 90 seconds left, so let's get to it. The first way that I make sure my pepper plants are thriving is to water the right way. Deep, thorough watering, ensuring that the plants are creating deep, stretching taproot systems for drought resistance and stronger plants. Don't let the foliage flag or wilt, but you don't want to be watering daily either. Remember, every time you water, you're flushing the soil of valuable nutrients, especially in container peppers. Whew, look at that guy. Hey, speaking of nutrients, to really get the most out of a heavy producing plant like peppers, they're gonna need a supplemental boost. It doesn't need to be a hardcore chemical synthetic fertilizer, but to really get your pepper plants to shine, they're gonna need something. At this stage, I'm more concerned with flowers and fruit than I am with foliage. Therefore, I pick a liquid organic feed that's light on nitrogen, or even better, I make my own from seaweed, or just use some extra compost. Whatever you choose, the mid-season boost of nutrients is pretty much essential to maxing out a pepper plant's yield. Another problem I often see is pollination issues. If a pepper's flower isn't pollinated, there'll be no fruit, period. And as the leaves of the pepper are not edible, a non-fruiting pepper plant is a waste of resources. Fortunately, pepper plants have what's known as complete flowers, meaning they're not only self-pollinating, but they self-pollinate on the same flower. However, if you're still having pollination issues, simply take a Q-tip or a small paintbrush and gently swab a few flowers in succession to spread the pollen. If you do have to manually spread the pollen, do it in the late afternoon, as that's when pollen is at its peak production. Sticking with the flowers, tip number 4 is to pinch off all remaining flower buds when there's less than 40 days left to your first fall frost. Any flower buds that haven't set fruit by now are too late to the party. Nip them off now as they're a drain on the plant, unnecessarily using up resources. And the last tip to max out your peppers mid-season is to simply harvest. Like most fruiting plants, the more you harvest, the more they produce. Picking off the fruit signals to the plant to produce more. How great is that? And being able to ripen the peppers off the plant means that you can double or triple harvest these guys, no problem. Pepper plants are so prolific, sometimes it's astounding. Know what else is astounding? Hopefully you checking out the next episode of the Garden Quickie.
Thanks for watching, guys. And hey, if Garden Quickies are your thing, be sure to click on this playlist here as we explore and solve more growing issues in 2 minutes or less.